All I Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K, and today we're talking about passing in NBA 2K23. A great pass can make the difference in a game, so let's review the basics. You can throw a normal pass, avoid deflections with a bounce pass, and send a teammate cutting towards the basket with a lead pass. Keep in mind, when making your My Player, the higher your pass accuracy rating, the faster your passes will be, and they're less likely to be tipped or deflected by the defense. One of the new features in NBA 2K23 is the Get Open pass. Hold the bounce pass button and point the left stick toward the teammate you want to pass to, and they'll play a quick V or flare cut to get open off ball. This is great for getting a little daylight between the shooter and off-ball defender. Another great option is a give and go. Press and hold the normal pass button and keep it held when the receiver catches the ball. Then move yourself to get open with the left stick. When you're ready to get the ball back, let go of the pass button. Weave through traffic and try to get your defender hung up on screens while chasing you. This is an awesome way to free yourself up for an open look. If you want to pass to a specific player, hold the right bumper and pick the icon.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start.
Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. MP is checked in for Hayward. And it's Oubre in for Rozier. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Williamson. Murphy, he's checked in for Jones. And Alvarado's subbed in for C.J. McCollum. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Larry Nance. Jackson Hayes is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Murphy in at small forward.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer.
2 minutes.
Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Ball outside. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Ball's got 7. The Pelicans trail. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on McDaniels.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith's checked in. All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with a healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, and they can take a big step as a franchise.
Marshall, he's checked in for Ingram. And so Oubre nails them both.
Now you look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
Up top, Nance. Pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado, covered by Smith. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. And again, no good by New Orleans. MP outside. Back to Smith. On the wing, MP. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And talking about MP, what a college. Career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
Pass to Murphy. Ooh, poked away. McDaniels with some nice D.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
A big-time effort for Terry Rozier, providing a lot.
The Pelicans, 20. Your Hornets use.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So for New Orleans right now, Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Marshall in at the 3. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack, it would not be denied.
Here's Valanciunas. Pass to McCollum. Here's Marshall. Fires it. And that one hits the back iron.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
From the baseline. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. The Pelicans shooting about 47%. A nice number. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
There is nothing soft about Gordon Hayward at the cup. This guy's superb finishing that one.
Pass to Marshall. McCollum against Rozier. And here's Valanciunas. Here's Marshall. Valanciunas. The shot off that time. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now here's Rozier. On the wing, MP. To the inside.
Hornets foul call.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ingram's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Down low. Here's Washington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
With the score, Hornets 44, the Pelicans 42.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
At the forward spot. He is checked in for Oubre. And a change for the Pelicans. Murphy, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram.
At the line, 1 shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough tough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it. Hard to win without it.
And you know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
And the first one at the line is good. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
NBA, that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Pass to Murphy. Inside. Here's Williamson. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. Williamson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
MP right side. Hayward outside. Back to MP. That one is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to McCollum.
2 minutes.
Now Williamson. He's guarded by Washington. The fadeaway. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jones. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Hayward outside. 1:36 left in the third quarter here. To the middle. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got his 3rd assist of the night. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Valanciunas finds McCollum. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
To the paint. MP. Count it. And now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
Well, you can see how dialed in Gordon Hayward can be. When he's on his game, the vision is exceptional.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jones against MP. Jones in the post. Great positioning on the putback. Jones has got his 3rd basket on the night. Right there.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Hayward outside. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Smith in for Rozier. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Nance, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Williamson. Marshall, he's checked in for Murphy. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jones. Oubre passes to MP. Inside. And here's Oubre from the arc. On target from range. Oubre's got 5 points.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to...
And so it's Charlotte up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for New Orleans right now, they've got C.J. McCollum.
Substitution on the court.
Rozier outside. Back to ball. To the middle. Rebounded by Ingram.
Not a great decision there. With a defender in your grill, kick it out.
2 minutes.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Pelicans making a change here. Graham's checked in.
Shooting for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas no good on that one.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night. This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again. Charlotte trailing. Here's Rozier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Devontae Graham.
You can see the kind of attention that Terry Rozier is going to attract on the defensive end. This guy's scoring capabilities causes the contact.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Yeah, with McCollum at the line, the defense should be sweating. He doesn't waste many free throws.
The Hornets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
C.J. McCollum.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Trailing by 6. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
Good. On the bucket.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's McCollum, and he hits it from 9 feet. McCollum's got 13 in the second half.
Well, McCollum, just so competitive. He never gives up on the play or his team.
Back to Smith. Pass to MP. 56 seconds left in the fourth. That one doesn't drop. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. Down low. Here's McCollum. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Washington finds Rozier. And here's MP. Covered by Ingram. Clock at 6. Plumlee passes to MP. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Smith. They get it back. Outside for Rozier. Three-pointer off the mark. Washington against Williamson. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Oh! Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you. Why can't you be more of a leader like MP? Why are you gonna be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girl. All these NBA players. She's stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis, right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Look, this episode is going to do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent. I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they are absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
Tremble. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him to a pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Don't waste any time, bro. Just
curita, que se ocupa cura bonita. Fíjense que llega visita, qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta, tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica, si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos, yo no pido consejos, no por mí ni por ego, pero usted nivela ni. A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa, porque le di un beso yo a una chica, y ahora de repente se le quita. Persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla, y donde se le fue lo católico pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar, que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y que tanto le importa. Chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda, y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo, también me miro feo, que es pobre pero... Que llega a visita, qué familia tan perfectita. Guagua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega a visita, qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. La familia bola de chismoso, que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos, echan de todo. Calienta todo, fabuloso y vamos a sacar la mugre. Vamos a sacar verdades aunque todo sude. A mí ya me vale más que toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? ¿Qué sé yo? Del baño, ¿no les parece con quién salgo? Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mire aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay fruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile las miradas insultan. Mire miradas a miradas, mire para qué tanto. Ya hay problema, yo pienso que avisa. No hay curita, sana, sana. Ya hay critica, pero lo bailado no se quita. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión. Y aquí ni santas. Ya ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile las miradas insultan.
Hey, what you working on?
Huddle up. One game won't kill us, but we need to correct our mistakes right now so it doesn't become a habit. All right, let's put in good work today. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. All right, let's go.
Switch! Way to take that strong.
I just can't stop.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
Again. Hey, right here. With the foul, right now. Shut up.
Let's go.
Oh, hit it, baby. I hit it.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash? The more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting. So I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is. MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
$1 billion
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ.
My guy. Good to see you.
And Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar? Oh, awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want, but it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? If my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. You know, and that's just giving everything that I got to this game. You know, not only to the team, but to this city, man. You know, it's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. You know, so I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're going to be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent, don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know, and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words? Are y'all going to exchange words?
I don't know. But I'm sure there's going to be a discussion, that I can promise you. You know, I'm not expecting him to change his stripes. You know, he is who he is. You know, so when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. That's it. You know, that's what my parents told me, and that's just how I live.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress.
And the Hornets making a change here. MP's checked in. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Washington. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. And he finishes nicely on the way.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Great work, DA. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball. If they do that, they'll be just fine.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out
there. MP kicks the ball. From deep. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Griffin comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Washington. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Smith's subbed in for Ball. And he makes the first. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the 3-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Griffin against MP. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Atlanta making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. 5 to shoot. Oubre passes to Richards. Here's McDaniels. Rebound, Atlanta. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Young, no good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. That's ahead as they end.
Please give a big round of applause for yours.
And so far, going for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Kaminsky. Hunter's checked in for Johnson. Young is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Here's the step back. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Trae Young is out there with Griffin. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Hornets trail by 11. In the corner, it's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Here's MP, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. MP's got 5. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. Here's MP. 36 seconds left in the first half. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Steps back and fires. Goes back up. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Young kicks to Collins. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta.
The away team, 31.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Kaminsky comes in for Collins. Johnson, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeJounte Murray. Johnson finds Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Kaminsky. And yes, it's good. Kaminsky's got 5 now. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got MP. Oubre out there with Dennis Smith. Then there's Jalen McDaniel. And it's Richards in at center.
Now, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket for McDaniel. And Young kicks to Kaminsky. 1:05 left to play in the third. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Smith finds MP for the lead. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1 on the wing. Johnson. He gets that one. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Kicks it out to MP. That 3 off the mark. Johnson inside. Covered by Oubre. Johnson gets the bucket. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead. Deflects the pass. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's Atlanta. They lead by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things.
Come on, it's the fourth quarter. Get up and make some noise.
He's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Rozier. At the elbow, it's MP. The quick look, no good that time. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. And stolen by MP. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
And both free throws good for Rozier.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who's just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Young against Ball. At the tip. And Murray with the second chance points.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought that their overall shot selection was better.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Now, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Pass to Meladon. Back to MP. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Holiday, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution.
Tremble. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him to a pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Don't waste any time, bro. Just do the job right or you are surely go knock on some wood, but I just feel I did incredible. How many? I don't know, but more than several. I know a lot of demons, I can summon any one of them. As if they were cuddling. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him to a pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. I was watching him outside his house, he's getting comfortable. I was trying to make sure undiscoverable. You were now just look at what we've done to you. Peter Piper, now they're touching you. I was coaching up a team of now they're rushing you. If I think you wronged one of my homies, I will. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Will he perform when he has money right in front of him?
Checking in Tasmania, devil and getting my Lola. Hold me on your shoulders when hitting the bucket and screaming up. Yeah, I got the double, yeah. Never really knew what I had till now. Taking down, take a look around. Zero that account and hit the ground. I ain't mad. Why you mad? I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window, make sure that you wake your neighbor. Why you mad? We're acting on our best behavior. Mad, why you mad? Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Mad, why you mad? Why you mad?
Born on the same day, same day, so you know I got the skill. See me chirping out like it's Mario Kart, I'm a banana peels. Keep it 100, now you know you got the real. Savage Mode 2017, don't care, you feel me, my own lane. Won't change, stay in gas, no propane. Never mind the flow, Cobain. Sip sun, can't see low, man. I'm too special, be a no name. Taking my time, but the low flame, going cold red.
I ain't mad. Why you mad? I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window,
I look at the stars. They asking me what do I see? I noticed that lately all them constellations been looking like me. Inspired to shine, inspired to dream. I think of my life and I feel that I may be as good as I seem. Coming up, I dreamt of the checks I be running up. I sat on my bed writing lyrics and songs. I would practice some more, but it wasn't enough. I wanna perform, I want a crowd singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. And proud. That energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a mogul. I'm starting to feel like an icon. Cause I ain't the same and I know it. But I got the heart of a poet. That money is good, but it's new here. I'm trying so hard not to blow it. Cause all of my friends walk around and they icy, pricey. But when it comes to me, I prefer just a tee and some Nikes. I might be running from changes, I like how it is. Easy to cover the life that I live. Still ain't got used to the sight from the crib. I knew I would have it when I was a kid. At moments the nights will be dark, won't hold you, the journey was long. Through all of the imagine the younger me singing the song. Yeah. Like hickory dickory, my clock has been taking the victory. I don't have a fear in the world. Whenever it's time, I know they'll be listening. Hickory dickory if I want to think, then I know that I gotta get the rock. Gotta go harder with every drop. I be remember like Biggie and Pac. That be the reason I stay on my grind. I ain't wasting no time when I'm racing the clock. Yeah. Hickory dickory if I can see them as a link, then I know that I gotta behave as the watch. Crank it up if only by a notch. Master the art and then give him a swatch. Put everything that I got on the line. I ain't wasting no time cause I'm racing the clock. Yeah. I'm a star now, and visions don't feel very far now. My parents were stressing. Worry no more cause your girl got a job now. And she can afford an apartment. And soon she gon' push it to start it. And everyone know who she is. When she leave the crib, she not getting. And that ain't from college, nah. It is all by the wonderful work of her hands. And maybe the prayers y'all send up at midnight when y'all ain't know if I could see out my plan. Yeah. But mama, I made it. And daddy, it's how I stay grounded. Cause I'm elated, yeah. Now all of my messages full of these who say we're related. I never met, no. Why would I make out a check to him? Listen, I know how that sound and it might have been different if I grew up next to him. We've been so distant, they question me if I found out how to send out a text to him. It was just me with my head down, eyes red.
Great game. Let's get everyone over here and get started. One more.
Oh, he hit me. Come on, box him out. And the foul.
We'll get the next one.
Hey, get back. It's right.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yo, watch it. Game time. Game time. Hey, swing it.
That's all you. That's all you. Get the board.
Again.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. That's what the rain was about. Get the ball. Get the ball. Oh, what's up now, huh? What's up?